The day of doom is upon us. A 16 versus 16 game mode where you're either a hero, defending the artifacts, or you become a villainous henchman and work for Dr. Doom as you attempt to collect them. First person to collect an artifact becomes imbued with Doom's power, having a massive 1,000 health pool and healing on kill. The henchmen get powered up as new artifacts are collected, but have a limited respawn pool, whereas the heroes get a new loadout each life with infinite respawns. Let's just hop right into it. This was my first match straight out of downtime. I wasn't sure how the game mode worked, but I landed at Castle Doom. Be patient, this is for another video. I actually didn't even make it back to the circle before dying. Ooh, sorry. I then tried to use the Monarch pistol here. Actually, it's the Doom henchman's worst weapon, but it's still like a 7 out of 10. I got this neat kill, and then that suddenly became my goal. I was just gonna fight as many heroes as I could, and then suddenly got reminded this is a building mode. Oops. Wow. I was also able to finally capture one of the artifacts. I just wish it played an animation or something, because in later games, 3 or 4 henchmen will gather around an artifact. Multiple people don't make it go faster. Hi, Big Doom. As I perched atop a mountain shooting at the last hero alive, we ended up winning the match. Glory to Doom! This time around, I'm a hero. Started off with the Iron Man set, which is by far the best one. Apparently, you can collide with an artifact in the air and it'll slowly hover down. This was a fairly unimpressive match though. We ended up getting completely rolled. I was the 3rd hero alive at the end though. Henchman game, and yeah, they can use locked cosmetics. Kinda goes hard. Honestly, I didn't do much this match, really. A bunch of henchmen and I just hung out around reckless railways and collected kills. By the time we had collected the final artifact, only 7 heroes hadn't left the match, so it was an easy win. Despite only having 11 heroes, we held strong and fought well. We gave the henchmen hell until their numbers had depleted so much respawns were turned off. Eventually, they were able to collect the final artifact, and the match turned into a race for survival. The entire time, the remaining henchmen were hopping around, trying to let Doom come in and wipe us heroes out. But once we take out Doom, he'd respawn from one of the remaining henchmen. With a quick rush and AR switch, I took out the last henchman, leaving 5 battered heroes against 1 full health Doom. I was recovering from low health as we won the match. I was using Zig and Choppy to see if the built-in pickaxe would work, and it doesn't. We ended up finding Doom AFK, and then later in the game, while it was picking the new one, I was in the middle of a fight as I was pulled into the sky. I came crashing down onto the heroes, instantly picking up a few kills. Honestly, Doom in this game mode is one of the most fun things I think Fortnite has had in a long time. His massive health pool, Siphon, and the uniquely fun abilities he has makes playing as him a treat. I got down to low health a couple of times, but thanks to the Siphon, I was able to just keep steamrolling. The final artifact was collected, and I ended up getting the final kill for our team. Tons of fun. Doom side again, and I decided to play super aggressive. I still wasn't sure what the best plan for this game mode is, so I just went in guns blazing. I noticed I had a few seconds to myself, so I decided to capture the artifact when this guy showed up and tried to grab it. Dude, only one person needs to capture it at a time. The speed isn't increased when there's multiple hands reaching for it. This will become a super reoccurring issue as the rounds progress, to the point I rarely even go for artifacts anymore. I mostly just play defense for my team. But, you know what they say, the best defense is a good offense. So by the time the round ended, I had 17 kills to my name. Heroes! We lost! The circle was around Doomsday this match, so I decided to emote for an edit, when all of a sudden I got chosen to be Doom. I haven't contributed to this team. Don't reward me. Of course, I used Doom to hammer on the pressure against the heroes, even if my main default fire stopped working. I could only use my abilities, but I still ended up rolling. We absolutely won. Heroes match! A lot of these early games were super henchman-sided, so you could probably guess how this one went. Alright, nice kill. And I'm Doom now. I don't know why this game is obsessed with giving me Doom, but after 80 Battle Royale games before finally getting the island, I couldn't be happier. Especially since he feels like a better fit in this mode. Of course, I just kept up the pressure and acted like a guardian parent while my kids collected the artifacts, but even once I lost Doom, I still had done incredibly well that round. Obviously, we won. Heroes match! We defended this artifact around Grim Gate for a long time with just this massive fort all set up. We had a bit of a close call, but I took care of it. We just kept up pressure, the team splitting up into a defense side and offense side, and the henchmen just couldn't break through. I was gliding through the air when we won. If you're curious, these little pits are not worth falling into. I mostly hung out around this dig site because I need kills for a challenge, and hey, 1 out of 5 is pretty bad. Honestly, not much to comment on for this game. I kept my nose fairly clean as I focused on building structures for my team. I did get the final kill for the win though. Henchman game, and you know what that means. Bloodshed. I won't show much of the ending. It's a 1 versus 35. Guess how it went. Hero's side, and honestly, this match wasn't too bad. We lost one of the early game gems super quick, but the whole team seemed to lock in for the final one. We went from 40 henchmen remaining to 1. It says 2, but that's how fresh it was. Oh my gosh, dude, Victory Von Doom with 1 leg up goes so insanely hard. Screw this area! Yeah, they get it. Hey, look at me, I'm building my team a base. You don't all need to grab the artifact. It's actually crazy how good the henchman AR is. 25 damage a shot is absurd. 1v51. There was never any doubt on if we'd lose this. Doom Slayer's here to slay Doom. Unfortunately, I got slayed by Doom. Oh, hey, the Underworld. Someone should go there a lot of times in a row. Honestly, just a bad match. Almost 2/3 of the hero team left, so it wasn't very winnable. Tiny lobby in Game 17, 9v8. At least I finally went for artifacts. Be honest, did you really think we could lose? Dude, the henchman AR absolutely shreds there. 25 damage a hit is absurd. So we're just gonna go pick up this artifact now, and oh! Alright, I guess I'm Doom. I then seemed to pick up the glitch again where Doom's main fire stopped working, but, you know, not like I needed it. Ended up being a pretty easy win. Hey! I actually got to collect the first artifact! Collecting it transforms you into Doom, and with how well I've been doing with him in recent games, getting him this early would be great, right? Oh yeah. I was racking up kill after kill. They were just feeding themselves to me. Look at how crazy this is! Tons of people, heroes, and henchmen flying around. A perfect playground. Ignore the glitched energy beam. I did, unfortunately, end up losing it, but I'll take a clean 26 kills in a single life. That's not to say the carnage stopped once I was demoted. I got the final kill of the match for a 35 kill Doomsday victory. Unfortunately, henchmen can't use built-in emotes. Okay, honestly, not much happened this match aside from this hole. Your mom fall down or something? Whatever, we won. Dooming it up off the rip in Game 21 as I work on getting rid of these worthless heroes. Unfortunately, I did end up losing the Doom powers later. Although, somehow, as soon as I had spawned back in, the game decided to give me a second shot. Okay, man, I'll take it though. You know I was Doom maxing the whole match, playing super offensively while my team collected the artifacts. You'd be impressed at how easy of a win it was. Hey, a rare hero match. Most of it was spent dancing while the defenses were up. We really didn't have a problem. The henchmen didn't capture their first artifact until the 4th one was landing. Once they got that one, a few others quickly slipped out of our grips. But when their numbers are so thin, does it even matter? As rare as hero games are, it's even rarer to win them. Honestly, I've become really attached to the Doom henchmen recently. I hope they become skins. I'd rock the hell out of it. Aside from my usual bloodlust, nothing interesting happened this match until he somehow turned it into what's basically a gang war. The henchmen and the heroes were each on their final lives, positioned in bases across from each other. Once the henchmen had the numbers advantage, we decided to rush in, and as I soared through the sky, one well-placed energy sphere won us the match. That was really fun, it kinda reminds me of 50v50. I miss Fortnite's old LTMs. A hero match! It was somewhat close and I was doing good work, but you know how these usually end. Not well. And one last henchman game to close out the video. I'll definitely miss this game mode once it's gone. I had a ton of fun. I do think it needs to be balanced out a bit better, but seriously, it was so much fun. I don't know if I'll make another 25 drops on an LTM. The other ones this chapter were pretty bad. Hey, at least we won the final one. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Floating